computer. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, if you don't know me, my name is Rachel Eichholz, formerly Rachel Latinette. Just got married January 1st, and I'm part of the Tidal Wave Senior Executive Group, and I have been a stylist since November 2018, and enrolling is one of my favorite things ever, and so I love to train on recruiting. So today we're going to talk about recruiting like a gardener. If you missed my Connect the Dots this morning on February 21st, 2022, be sure to check that out for more details, and I'll be sharing my notes as well in the like comment section, or the title of the video, and I also have a graphic that says the steps. So the steps that we're going to work on today are: step 1, gather tools and prep soil; step 2, plant seeds; and step 3, nourish seeds. And then the other steps that you'll be doing afterwards are step 4, be patient; and step 5, repeat. So this is all going to be like a cycle. And let me see, pin video. Perfect. Okay, so first thing we're going to do to get started is we are going to gather our tools. So as a gardener, we need tools, right? So that means that you are going to collect anything that's going to help you with recruiting. I'm going to say best thing to do here during this first 5 minutes is to scroll through all of your options, and for example, just save any recruiting or enrolling trainings that you want to do. So what I'm gonna say is, and even if you've already seen it, it's never too late to go back and refresh your memory. So if you go to the official Color Street Stylist group and you search enrolling in the search bar, one of the first things that comes up is this Tuesday training from one of the top enrollers, Julie Cruz. If you click the 3 dots, depending on if you're on your computer or somewhere else, you can click Save Post. And so that way, I just saved it for later. So later, when you're ready to listen to a training, whether you're getting ready for work, whether you're in the car, working out, whatever, you have things saved that you can just pull up and click the link. Does that make sense? Right? And another thing you can put in the search bar is you can type in recruiting. So if I type in recruiting, one of the first things that comes up is my Connect the Dots from this morning. I look really beautiful with my eyes closed there. So you can click that and save that video for later, so you can catch up with that later. And then just kind of scroll through. You can do this in the official Color Street Stylist group. You can do it in your team groups. You can go to the Color Street app and open up under resources. Or I'm sorry, not resources. You can go under training, and there is a team building spot. So you can maybe take a screenshot of this for later, or maybe make a list of which ones that you need to either do still or revisit. So I'm gonna start a timer for 5 minutes, and we're all gonna spend 5 minutes gathering our tools, anything that's going to help us with recruiting, any trainings that we want to save in official Color Street group, team groups, app. You can even go to YouTube. So timer, all right, 5 minutes has begun. If you guys have questions or run out of ideas or something, just unmute yourself or put it in the chat. And if you find a good one, feel free to share with us. So when I typed in recruiting, I just found a good one by Megan Lee Miles, Sizzling Hot Enrolling Tips, Part 1. Gonna save that one. One by Jen McCann, 8 Steps to Recruiting Consistently. One by A Tuesday Training by Amy Havea, I believe, Why You Are Your Most Powerful Recruiting Tool. Hannah Steelman recently, this past year, R equals recruit and repeat. So many good ones to save and watch for later. And I want to remind you too that even leaders, we still train, or we still watch trainings ourselves. So that's one of the things that that makes a good stylist, or really anything that you do, is you never stop learning. No matter how advanced that you get, you there's always room for improvement. Good boy. Always new stuff to try. Seeing if anyone joined. If anyone joined late, we are spending 5 minutes, 3 minutes now, saving trainings on enrolling or recruiting from the official Color Street Stylist group, or any team upline groups, or the app. You can actually make a list. Let me see. Save video. So you can actually create a new collection. Oops. When you go to save video, here, hold on one second. Exit. So there's my training from this morning. So when I click the 3 dots and I click save video, I can actually create a collection. Oops, create a new collection down here, and I can call it recruiting or enrolling. So then I can save everything to that. Perfect. There's so many good ones in the official Color Street Stylist group. Oh, there's one of mine too that you're going to want to save, that I'm going to be referencing. That was on sneak peek groups, personal sneak peek groups. Oh, here's another one. If you're interested in nailing your customer service, from 2020, my exec and I had a little New Year's Eve party. We used to do customer service together. So we shared about that if you want to save that one. But here is one of mine.
Is that one in the Color Street Stylist app?
Not in the app. No, this is in the official.
The page.
Group. Yeah, the official Color Street Stylist Facebook group. Yeah, okay. If you search my name, Rachel Christine Eichholz, or if you search nailing your customer service, that one will pop up. But okay. The one I was going to tell you to save was really a Tuesday training I did in March of last year. I am going to reference this in my notes, and is something that you can do as another way to plant seeds, is create your own personal sneak peek group. So I would definitely watch that. A lot of our teams have sneak peek groups where like the whole team can invite their potentials, but this is different. This is a place where you can invite and plant seeds just with your personal potentials. And it's kind of a nice place to even to house all of your potential stylists too. And you know, you're not spamming them because they're in the group to hear from you and learn from you about the business. So someone just saved 19 enrolling or recruiting videos. Awesome. Oh, all right, timer. All right, so moving on. Hopefully you have some great tools, gardening tools, to reference later. Next part of step 1, it's still part of step 1. So in the notes I'm going to share, it'll have this this graphic I made. If any of you were in the Booyah 300 group, I did a post in, I think, October about this. I just added the prep step. So now we're going to spend 5 minutes with prepping our soil. So I just kind of took step 1 and divided it into 2. So before we plant seeds, we have to know, first of all, who we're going to be reaching out to, right? So what I'm going to challenge you to do, and one second. Can you not eat all my stuff? Oh, Sable, look what you ruined. All these cute Color Street bags. Bad boy. Okay, so before we start, puppy mom life, before we start reaching out and planting seeds, I'm going to encourage you guys, do any of you have already a potential stylist list? So like either a note on your phone or it could be pen and paper, a list of people. Okay, awesome. So if you have a list, you're going to be updating that in just a minute. If you don't, you're going to start one. I have it on my phone. Do you want to be a potential stylist? I have it on my phone. Is this what human mom life is like? That's potential hostesses. So I have a list of potential stylists, and I have a list of potential hostesses that I keep on my phone as well. So we're gonna spend 5 minutes creating a list of potential stylists. And if you feel like you're so new that you really don't know where to start, then you can spend these 5 minutes with focusing on getting hostesses, because getting hostesses, or Trello is great too. Getting hostesses, a lot of times we can flip those hostesses to stylists, and even coloring 10, just getting, getting people to put samples on. So I'm going to start a timer for 5 minutes. I'm going to encourage you to go into your virtual office and look at anyone who has been ordering from you quite often, maybe over the past, however far you want to go back, handful of months, 6 months, whatever. And then I'm going to encourage you to go to your VIP group and just kind of peek around your posts, see who's been liking your posts, see who's been sharing mail fees, see who has been interacting on stuff, or anyone that kind of like sticks out in your brain as, oh, she might be a good stylist. And I want you to put them on your potential stylist list. Cool? All right. 5 minutes is beginning, and we are now creating or updating potential stylist lists. So if you already have your list, I want you to go sneak around your VO, recent orders, VIP group, or just maybe even like think about your Frank's list, friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids' contacts, social media, friends, and kind of think, brainstorm, or peek around your social media friends and see if there's anyone else you can add to that list. And I haven't updated mine in a while, so I need to do that too. Isn't it fun for those of you that have a list when you get to take someone off of that list or like check them off, like, oh, they joined my team. Oh, there's one I can take off. Oh, there's another I can take off. I haven't updated this in a few months. So she joined. Yeah, she did too. Perfect. Use Trello. Puppies are similar to kids. Good. Let's see. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. There's also a way, find friends. I think Aaron Stones has a training on it. Let me see. There's also a way to create a friends list on Facebook of your dream team. Let me find her training. I'm pretty sure she did one. Oh, it was a Tuesday training. Yep. I will save that video to my enrolling. And I'll show you guys that in a minute. Save to recruiting. Okay, so if you're big on using your social media friends to grow your team, if you go to the official Color Street Stylist group, my upline, Erin Stone, she's like my mama bear. If you type in Erin Stone's and Dream Team, she has a Tuesday training that's great, that shows you how you can like create a Facebook list with your friends. And that way you can be intentional whenever you get on Facebook, you know, like when you have scroll time and you're trying to boost your algorithm and create relationships with your target potential stylists or people that you would love to have join your team. So I would definitely recommend saving this one. Dream Team. It's not that hard, but let's see, find Rachel's friends. I forget how to do it. I think you might have to do it from a computer. That's okay. Let's see. So here's an example of someone that I may want to add back. So she used to be on my team, but she used to have trouble BQing. So she may be someone who could possibly, you know, now that we don't have the BQ requirement anymore, she could be someone that may want to come back. Who else can we put on our potential stylist list? Again, if anybody needs any other ideas on places to look or types of people to look out for on your social media or your Franks lists, just holler. So here's a lady who I just realized has been commenting on a lot of my stuff lately and ordering more. I could probably add her. And remember too, people that you add to your potential stylist list, if it's a no, just remember that it just means it's no for now. There's my timer, but they could end up being a potential hostess instead, which in turn can become a potential stylist later, right? Okay, so
I have something I want to say.
Yeah.
You can go to in your VIP group,
okay.
your top 10
contributors.
Contributors, yes, that.
Yes, that's a great idea. Awesome. And so that would be an awesome place to start, because obviously you'd see who's most interactive. But then if you go to just like, you know, your recent posts and look at who's been liking it, who's been commenting, even if someone isn't like in the top 10, they still could be someone that you realize, oh, they have been watching me lately. So maybe, you know, they could be a potential something. Just downloaded Group Insights, top 10 VIP members. Awesome. Perfect. Rocking this. Okay, so next up in our recruiting like gardening, and this is going to be the most important step, is to plant seeds. Step 2 is to plant seeds. So we just did step 1. We gathered our tools, which was our trainings. We prepped soil by creating a list of potential stylists. Now we're going to plant some seeds. And if you're already a consistent seed planter, this is where you could also nourish those seeds. So these are going to kind of go hand in hand. And so I'm going to put those two together, because by the time we're done with that, I'll talk about the last 2 steps and we'll be out of time. So I'm going to start my timer again for 5 minutes. Now is the time that we are going to plant seeds. So this can be done in many different ways. You can reach out personally to people. I recommend making sure you're on mute, and then Sable, my dog wants my slipper. All right, just take it. I like to send voice clips, because people can really hear your voice. They can hear, you know, that you're being genuine, hear your excitement. It's just more personable. They feel like they're more connected to you when they can hear your voice. You can make a business blessings post about anything. It doesn't have to be financial. It can be about how much fun it is. It can be about friendships, free nail strips, any of the F words. free nail strips, faith in yourself, so like confidence you've been getting from having joined Color Street, flexibility, and then of course, you know, extra funds is always helpful. Just make sure that you use the IDS statement, the income disclosure statement, if you talk about money. It can be a live video, which obviously you're probably not going to do in 5 minutes real quick, but any kind of seed planting at all. And this is where I'm not gonna, I mean, you could, but you don't really have time. But this is the type of thing where if you have your own personal sneak peek group where you can plant seeds daily. So just be sure to check out my Tuesday training on that if you don't have one or you don't know what that is. But let's spend 5 minutes either reaching out personally to people to plant seeds, reminding them that we have a join special this month, or you can nourish those seeds. You can water your seeds. So anyone that you have on your potential stylist list, or anyone who has maybe expressed they could possibly be interested in the past, reach out to them and nourish that seed. So you've already planted the seed if they already know about the idea. So now reach out and say, hey, you know, we only have a week left in February. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that we have this join special for 5 extra sets in the kit this month. Just wanted to make sure that you knew and you didn't miss out if you're still interested. If not, no big deal. It's always nice to end with a like, if not, no worries, so that people don't feel like, you know, they have to just ghost you if, you know, if it is still a no. But yeah, we want to take advantage of that, since maybe let them know that we don't have joint specials often. Maybe reach out to your current or past hostesses and say, hey, I just wanted to reach out because I thought of you because we have this join special this month, and your party was so much fun. You were so excited. You were such a great hostess. You can also reach out to people in your VIP group and say, for example, if someone posts a great nail fee, we like, my friends and I, my leaders and I, we like to comment on each other's customers' nail fees and excuse you, and say like hashtag stylist status, or like, oh my gosh, wow, this nail fee is amazing. I thought it was from the official Color Street stylist nail fee groups, and it kind of helps our customers get excited, like, oh wow, I do have good nail fees. Maybe I could be a stylist. I'm already taking pictures of my nails and sharing them, right? So let's plant some seeds or nourish some seeds. You're interrupting me. I need a tissue. All right, what else can we do? What other ideas can we give them, Sable? Oh, of course, you could let people know about, with our new comp plan, how we've got great advancement bonuses that, that they could be eligible for. The new jump start, when's that starting again? Is that March or April? Anyone remember when's the new jump start? Is that April? Obviously that is March. Okay, so, well, that's still a week away, darn it. Anyone else have any good ideas with types of people that you can reach out to plant a seed, or to nourish a seed that has already been planted? I'm just kind of going off the top of my head with this distraction. Quit chewing. Remember, guys, too, that if you feel like you're kind of stuck with, okay, who should be on my potentials list, it all starts with the basics, with prepping your soil. There's our timer. So coloring 10 and doing nail bars. So hostesses are always the best people to try to convert to stylists. And that's a great way to plant a seed, is just by doing a party. But then coloring 10 as well, getting samples on people. And I'll encourage you as well to put them on anyone, anywhere, or show people the magic, even if they're strangers or in public. I mentioned this morning on Connect the Dots that the most recent stylist that joined my team was a massage therapist who complimented my nails. And after the massage, I just told her it was Color Street, asked her if she had heard of it. She hadn't. So I did 2 samples on her, one as a single layer, one as a double layer, got her info, and yeah, she joined the team. So if I had not actually showed her how the magic works, because 9 times out of 10 when we just hand someone a sample, they don't try it because they don't know what they're doing and they think, oh, this isn't going to work. It's just like any other direct sales, whatever. So yeah, don't be afraid to color 10 on people in real life, not just through social media. So we're about out of time, but I wanted to just real quick talk about step 4 and 5, and then again, when we share the replay and in the official Color Street Stylist group with my Connect the Dots this morning, I will have my notes shared shortly. But step 4, be patient. So just remember that the day that you plant the seed is not the day that you eat the fruit, or not the day that you grow your garden. Remember that sometimes, you know, it'll take a lot of time, sometimes it'll take a little time, and not to compare your own garden of flowers or your team to others, because they're all going to grow at different speeds, at different rates. They're all going to look different. So just focus on your garden and be patient. And step 5 is to repeat. So if you want to keep growing a successful garden, you want to keep doing all the things. You want to keep utilizing new tools and trying new things. You want to keep updating your potential stylist lists and planting seeds and nourishing seeds, planting them with new people and new spaces, not just your VIP group, but also, you know, in public with strangers, on your personal page, on different social media platforms. And then nourishing those, following up, being patient, and repeating again. So that is my 5 steps to recruiting like a gardener. And by the way, I am not a gardener, so if I missed something important, that is why. But my upline, Kelly France, when she years back said that quote, "The day you plant the seed is not the day that you eat the fruit," that just stuck with me. And I'm a high school teacher, so I like to use props and analogies with learning and teaching. So that's where all that nerdiness came in. So anyone have any questions or comments before we hop off? I hope that this was helpful. I know it was really quick, but hopefully that, you know, those are little things that you can take and continue to do on your own. Someone said she's a total gardener, just planted all her seeds in her greenhouse yesterday. I love that. I wish I could get motivated for that. All right, anything else, my dears? All right, well, good luck planting and nourishing your seeds and growing your gardens. And don't forget to check out my Connect the Dots from this morning, because it'll give you lots more details, and the notes will be coming soon in the title of that video, and the graphic will be in that as well. Cool. All right, well, thanks for hopping on. Glad that it was helpful for some of you, and we'll see you later.